Switzerland government submits EFTA India trade agreement to parliament. The Swiss government has submitted a dispatch on the free trade pact between India and the European Free Trade Association to the parliament as a first step toward rectifying the ambitious deal that could open up the Indian market to Swiss exports. Besides Switzerland, the EFTA nation also include Iceland, Norway, and Liechtenstein. On September 4, the Federal Council adopted a dispatch on the free trade agreement between EFTA states and India. In its dispatch, the Federal Council comments and sets out the content of the agreement and places it in the overall context of Switzerland's relation with India. Parliament is expected to debate the dispatch in the upcoming winter or spring seasons. A press statement from the Swiss government said, however, a Swiss official said that before the parliament approval, the trade deal will now be open for public consultation involving cantons, civil society or business of communities. An association of citizens or a political party can ask for a referendum during the public consultation if they could collect 50,000 signatures. In 2018, after EFTA and Indonesia signed a free trade agreement, a Swiss non-government organization publicly highlighted deforestation in Indonesia for palm tree cultivation as well as the death of our orangutans. These concerns triggered a nationwide referendum in Switzerland, which the government managed to win by 51% votes. However, the referendum delayed the implementation of the FTA between both sides until late 2021. After 16 years of negotiations, Switzerland and other EFTA states succeeded in becoming the first European partners to include on FTA with India. In March this year, when the agreement comes into force, 94.7% of Switzerland's current export to India will enjoy tariff relief, in some cases with transactional periods. This will strengthen the competitiveness of Swiss export in India, the Swiss release said. According to the trade deal, the EFTA bloc shall aim to increase FDI from investors of the EFTA states in India by $50 billion within 10 years of this agreement taking effect. An additional 30 $50 billion in the next 5 years, failing which India can partly withdraw tariff concession. EFTA is also the first partner with which India has agreed a comprehensive and legally binding chapter on trade and sustainable development. This chapter includes, among other things, a commitment not to deviate from applicable environmental and labor standards. It also establishes a specific subcommittee on trade and sustainable development. The press statement said India has promised to reduce tariff to zero on 80 to 85% of goods from EFTA countries while receiving duty-free market access for almost 99% goods, including rice. Both sides have excluded most of the agri and dairy products from duty commission to protect their farmers. India has also refused to reduce effective tariffs on gold, jewelry, dairy, cheese, and automobiles. About 82% of Indian import from EFTA countries, especially from Switzerland, is gold. India has also only agreed to reduce the bound rate for gold to 39% from 40%, which while the applied rate is already at 6% at present.